During this segment of the Ron Simmons Shoot interview, he's asked about working alongside Hacksaw Butch Reed and Teddy Long, how it was to work with them inside and outside of the ring. Also, teaming with Butch Reed in his dealings with the Road Warriors and also the Steiner brothers. Let's get right to it with Ron Simmons.
As a member of Doom, you're probably the only team that was physically able to stand up to the Road Warriors.
Yeah.
For your size.
Yeah, and then during that time though, the Road Warriors was it when it came to tag team. Mm-hmm. That was, you didn't speak of nothing else. That was it, you know. And to come from what I'd been doing and where I was presently at, that was a total dream come true. To work with them, you know, Hawk, the rest of the soul, man, great guy, Animal, both of them. I got along with them very well. So did myself and Butch. Butch sometimes, at times, I guess, got along with him pretty well, right? You know, cause hell, he didn't get along with me all the time, to be honest with you. But hey, for the most part though, we all got along very good, you know. And we got in there, we worked really hard together, and we worked well together.
Sometimes I'll talk to guys who are members of tag teams, and they'll tell me they traveled all the time with their partner, and other people tell me they never wanted to. How was it with you and Butch when you were paired up? Did you travel together, or did you kind of just...
No, we didn't travel together all the time, and sometimes I tried not to travel with it, you know?
Right.
I mean, you listen, you can, you can travel, you can get along together, you understand me, right? And you have business you have to do, and that don't mean you have to be loving each other and want to be around each other. And Butch had a different personality from me that was totally different from me in a lot of respects, all right? Now, I liked him a lot as a person and still do, and I'm very concerned about him and all that. But when it came to just being around him 24/7, no, we couldn't do that, all right? No. I mean, sometimes, I'd have my own ride and he'd do his own thing. You know, we had different interests in a lot of things. Things I like to do a lot, he'd like to, do them a lot the more, and things that I had no interest in, he loved them. So, we had to take our different ways.
Mm-hmm. You worked against, at that time, probably the hottest tag team in the country, the Steiner brothers.
Yeah.
And you got paired with them a lot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That it right along the same as with the Road Warriors and the Steiner brothers. You got Scotty, then you got Rick. Both very good amateur background, right? Both athletic, so that was right. That fit the bill right down the alley. So things that we could do, we were both matched up real well. Height, weight, everything. So it was perfect, to come together. And we had some very good matches, and we got along very well. Mm-hmm. So that's the big thing.
So you could tell that the chemistry between Doom and the Steiners in the ring was probably the best fit out of all those tag teams you worked.
More than likely, it would have to be. Yeah, I would say it's real close though with the Road Warriors and with the Steiner brothers. They're both right there naked, right together. Because we both had good chemistry. All three of them, working together.
Right.
That's the take.
Going back to that time, you were managed by Teddy Long. Tell us some of your early memories of Teddy Long as a manager.
Oh, Teddy's great, man. Teddy's a pure entertainer. He's, I mean, it was just something. It fit right in what we were doing. All right. He had this little kind of nerdish, geekish ass fucking way about him, right? But at the same time, people enjoyed seeing him come out there, talking the trash and talking the shit that he did, because he was very good at it. And he still is good at doing it, He's a good entertainer, very articulate to what he's doing. He's very aware of what the hell to do, good ring presence and everything. And so sometimes Butch and I maybe get tongue-tied for what we want, to say or to do, right? There he was. What better mouth to have than him? Good friend as well.
Yeah. Whose idea was it to take him from a referee and put him in that manager spot? Do you remember that? Teddy kind of promoted himself to put himself in there. I mean, when you watch him and you see how he talks and carries himself, man, they couldn't ignore it. Mm-hmm. You got this guy right here, Why go out there trying to recruit somebody doing it when you've got him right here doing it, right? Already knows the ins and outs of some of the business and how this thing works. What better person do you?